A Japanese garden? Ugh. It is so flashy and horrible.
Not a fan, Boris? Well, to each his own, I guess.
Wow, those subtitles are so fucked. Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Metal Gear Rising here with Morris. And at the end of the last part, we just rocketed up the side of World Marshal. I don't know why we couldn't just keep going. That seems like a perfectly good infiltration method, but whatever. And now we're going to make our way through what has to be the most Japanese room ever made. Alright, look at this. This is just ridiculous. Oh, just grabbing him out of thin air now. Christ. You know what? You learn to deal with the camera in this game. Who needs to see, really? Come on. I'm a cyborg. I don't need to see properly. It's already been established. Doesn't stop me from taking the souls of others. Where's that RPG? Oh! Not tonight. Yeah, I always find it best to just kind of get rid of those RPG guys ASAP. Often they are the most threatening of all the enemies. They mess with my no damage bonus, man. Oh! It's mine now. What you got, buddy? What you got? Come on, just you? They sent just you? You really think you're gonna be able to take this? Doesn't look like you're doing very well. You want to try blocking? There you go. Oh, but not quite. Can I just take your soul, please? Thank you. Whew! Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, this is the most Japanese thing they could do. It's like they just went, right, we need an area that's like the most Japanese thing you can think of. Go. And then they made this. Don't get me wrong, it looks beautiful, to be honest. God, these blossoms, they're so pretty. Kind of takes your mind off all the death, you know? And to be honest, Raiden needs that. With he's having a serious breakdown here. And everybody's fine with it, you know? Nobody seems to mention it. I mean, let's take a gander, shall we? Well, Kevin's always on my side. He's not gonna have any problems with it.
You know, I visited.
See, it's just all about the garden.
Japan. The Kairakuen.
All right, now he's just talking nonsense. I don't have time for this, Kevin. Oh, it's another cheeky 2000 for you there. That one's on the house. Alright, now we could just stealth it up through here.
The catwalk above you was connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
And a key component of stealth is cardboard boxes, as we know. Oh! What the hell is this? There we go. Tell you, these diagonals, man, they trip out. Oh, wrong place to stand, buddy. Oh, I think I messed up the hand. I think I just sliced the fingers off that one. They should store the data in the head. I mean, if I was designing these things, I'd probably store the data in the head. I mean, it just makes more sense to me, I'm sorry. But then again, I don't design cyborgs for a living, so maybe I'm not the one to ask about these things. Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't even need to kill these guys, really. I just enjoy it. Alright, who else we got around here? Not tonight. Plus, you know, extra BP. I'm not going to say no on them. The fact that it's not a, you know, it doesn't matter if you get seen ever, really. You know, it's not a stealth game, but the very fact that that is the case means that whenever you get like whenever you do really well in the stealth sections, you tend to feel pretty damn good about yourself. Oh! Which I like, you know, it adds another sense of satisfaction.
Yes, Tovarich.
Yes! Alrighty, let's get out of this place. It's a bit too tranquil for me, you know. I just became Jack the Ripper. Do you really think I'm gonna be hanging around up here? Calming my nerves. I don't need that shit. I don't need that.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen
Don't
behind.
apologize to me, Wolf. You don't ever
No
need to
worries.
apologize to me.
Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then that is your true nature.
More or less. Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible.
Oh,
you cannot
Wolf.
save every human being in the world. You cannot save.
He's a
every
realist.
street
That's
child.
why I like him.
After extended observation,
He just tells it how it
I have
is.
come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
I'm not like your Spider-Mans and your
Status is
Batmans.
understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you along.
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Thanks. Same code. Same code for every door in World Marshal ever. Oh. Now this might work, it might not. Is he gonna see me? No. Yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. Oh, you know, I wanna make a point about these heavies actually. Now, if you've seen any, if you've been following me for a while, I tend to always make special mention of any enemies that just look ridiculous. Like, there's always a lot of modern games do it. It's kind of, you know, you have your, in this case it's your cyborgs, then your special cyborgs, and then your heavy armed cyborgs. But the fact that I think these are better designed because they're not like your typical kind of progression. I mean, it's natural in the sense that they get more powerful, but they're not ridiculous. It's not like they're these huge guys that would never exist, because that's like,
Excellent. Very well done.
that's what most games do these days. It's just they seem to, in order to make it more difficult, they just throw at you any number of just guys that would never exist. These, like, either they're super big or they're super tough for no real reason, you know. But these guys are just the same size, but they just have a lot of armor on, you know. And that's reflected in the combat, and that's not normally the case with modern games, to be honest. So I kind of like the design of the heavies. I mean, I just think it shows when games kind of just throw at you these big, they look like they're just genetically mutated guys, to be honest. And when they just throw a stream of them at you in order to just up the difficulty curve a little bit, it kind of shows a lack of imagination to me, to be honest. So I kind of like what these guys have done here. Woo! Sorry about it. And there aren't that many of them either. I still haven't got the trophy for getting all of them. Like getting 100 of them, I think. And I've played this game through quite a few times now, as you probably guessed. Oh, not tonight. So I can't, yeah, overall, I kind of like the heavies. And they're not especially hard to defeat either. You notice I don't use Ripper mode a lot either. I'll use it in one battle that's coming up, but I know I tend to avoid it. I like to save it for special engagements. Come on. That's what it's there for. Sorry, buddy, you're trapped in this corner now. Oh, I missed the prompt. I apologize. My god, 61 hits. Oh, I missed it. Oh, he gets it anyway. Second bite at the cherry. Thank you. I'll take an A. I'll take an A. Anybody else?
Look out, Raiden! Another freight platform!
I kind of like this section. It's just it's a nice little. I don't know whether they did it intentionally or not, but it's a nice little tribute in a way to oh god, to the elevator sections of MGS1. I mean, it's a little more frantic in this, I guess. But you know, nobody, you can't exist in the Metal Gear universe. You can't be a protagonist in the Metal Gear universe without going through some kind of elevator nonsense. You know, this is how you prove you're a hero, by going through these. Excuse me, buddy. If everybody else could just stand still while I do this, thank you. That move is so annoying when they do that weird kind of electrical charge thing. I didn't even see that coming. Can I actually, yeah. Thank you. Make sure the dwarf gecko isn't around. Yeah, good. Oh. You know what? Kudos for trying. Oh my god, it's just spazzing out. You know, it's best to just ignore those things. Just play it cool. Aw, B, come on. Well, that wasn't very nice. Why would you do that and then jump on? You're just signing your own death sentence there, buddy.
Careful, Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. Odd. The platform is losing speed.
Come on.
Scheiße, the tripods are interfering.
Damn these
Get
tripods.
them out of the shaft.
Now that is a ranked battle. You can actually keep fighting on that elevator for quite a while until you get this little ranking screen. But as you can see, I get 5k points simply for doing it, and I think it's under 20 seconds. So that's like the easiest way of doing that, really.
Go to the freight elevators. You pass to the server room leads right.
Not that we're going for an S rank thing. You know, you gotta throw in these tips every now and again. Oh. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Oh, come on. See, I actually preferred the trade-off, you know, keeping extended blade mode, but you know, not using Ripper mode. Get off of me, man. Get off. God, I can't see anything. Oh! Oh! Jesus! So many unblockable moves! Whoa! They are really piling the pressure on here. If I can just take one out, the rest will fall. That's usually the case. Oh, not quite. Oh! Wow, this battle is taking forever. You know what? Maybe I should use Ripper mode. Time to die, fellas! Sorry. I guess there it makes sense to use it, but what can I say? I like a challenge. Oh, one swift cut does the entire job. I like it. That'll be like a fucking C or something. Oh, an A. Wow, generous. Generous. You're quite forgiving, Revengeance, aren't you, at times? Righty, well, I gotta pause it for now, guys. But thank you very much for watching this episode of Metal Gear Rising, and I do hope to see you in the next one, guys. See you later.